Alright, y'all. Y'all got my apologies. Last video I uploaded, my sound cut straight the fuck off. So I apologize for that. Good thing is the cards are still in the order that I had them. So we just gonna recap quickly and get into the reading. I was saying that y'all might be dealing with an Aquarius because that's the last energy I picked up on sign wise before the sound cut out and I had to end the video. And it looked like they were in a situation already. And I'm gathering, it's the same motherfucker that wasn't so truthful and honest with you. And you dealt with the person even if after you figured out the truth, or I feel like this person gaslighted you a lot, right? But that's the last energy we left off from. But we was getting into some good shit. I felt like, I don't know. I felt like it's two energies coming up. This goddamn past distant past person and this more recent person that you finna leave in the past. So let's get to it. All right. So the overall energy was and is the Five of Wands. So we're gonna start off from the top of the deck, like we had been doing. Well, like I had been doing before the sound cut out. All right. So the food as a clean slate, new beginning. And mind you, some of the cards might have got a little mixed up, but it's still I didn't go far, so I might have inserted the cards in the wrong place from where they originally were. They're still on the top of the deck, so bear with me, y'all. The Fool, all right, clean slate, new beginning. Um, Four of Cups, ignoring a cup of love. Three of Cups, wanting to reunite or reuniting. Um, Celebrations. Okay. Betrayal, Ten of Swords. But that's the worst that could happen. And after that, you know, you just move forward. But Seven of Pentacles, someone didn't expect after putting all of their time, effort, energy into a situation, they didn't expect to receive what they expected to receive more. Put it like that. The Star, there go that Aquarius that I was talking about. But that's the ultimate wish fulfillment and healing. So whatever went on with you in this Aquarius or whatever you're going through, that's total healing and wish fulfillment. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm getting a little sleepy. I still ain't ate. I'm gonna get to it. But anyway, you have the Empress. Yep. That's you. But I do feel like this Aquarius or whomever it was dealing with a mother figure, mother of their child, something going on with them and a mother figure. Meanwhile, you are showing up as the Empress and the Queen of Swords. You're not playing with anyone. You're on your throne. You ain't finna get off. If you have to get off, it ain't gonna be pretty. If you got to step up off your throne, the Hermit, you're minding your business for real. Like you're not telling anybody what you got going on. You done did the soul searching. I feel like you had been a hermit for a while. I feel like other people who didn't do you so fairly, that's going through their justice, receiving their justice now. They're starting to go into the hermit. They're starting to soul search and realize, you be the catalyst. Y'all gotta check out my video. My most one of my most recent videos is called they thought they had you figured out, but you be the catalyst. You be the catalyst for people. You the one. You're the one that gets them to fucking thinking like, hold up. Anyway, yeah, Page of Pentacles. They want to come back being your friend and shit, and you like you ducked off. I just heard you ducked off. They was fighting in and out with the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. Oh, they're not dependable. They're a burden. Matter of fact, Ten of Wands. They cause burdens in your life already. So you already know. King of Swords. This air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Um, they mad. It don't have to be a air sign. It's just the energy. Um, I feel like they going through a burden with whatever path that they chose. Knight of Cups, they want to come in with some loving, kind, and caring communication, but you got the Knight of Swords. That's reckless as fuck. That's the fastest. That's the fastest moving knight in the tarot deck. Woo! Why did that take so much? Anyway, like I said, I saw this all in the last reading that cut off. You got the Eight of Wands. So that's some communication coming out of nowhere, real reckless, real fast, real crazy. Or that could be you toward someone. It looked like an energy of either, I don't know, that's my cuss out energy, but like I'm finna blast off on your ass. But I can't tell. Like I said, I feel like, oh yeah, now I get it. Never mind. This emperor child, I don't know why I say emperor. This king of swords is going through some shit. They're going through a burden. Meanwhile, you see them as a burden, so you got your guards up against them. They're gonna come in trying to give you some loving, kind of caring messages, but I feel like you're not. I get the feeling like either you're not gonna. I feel like because you showed up as the Queen of Swords as well, but in the upright, so you'll hear the person out when they're coming, but I don't think you're gonna give this person the reaction or the response that they are hoping for, looking for, wishing for. So they're gonna come in with some loving, kind of caring messages, and you will be like, I ain't trying to hear that. And they gonna be like, hear me out, and you be like, I say what you gotta say. And after they, and you gonna let them know, it don't matter what you say, but go ahead and say what you gotta say. But I ain't budging, and they're gonna say what they gotta say, right? And you're not gonna budge. And that's when the communication is gonna turn into some. They might come off on you. You know how that energy was like, yeah, baby, I love you. I'm so sorry for what I did, blah, blah, blah. But you know this motherfucker ain't shit. You already know this person is toxic. This person is low vibrational. Baby, I'm so sorry. I've changed and blah, 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 blah. Because see what had happened was and blah, blah, blah. And you like, whatever, Cleotis. I don't give a fuck, Cleotis. And then they turn around and got them blast off on your way. Well, I ain't want you anyway. You fat, you nasty, you skinny, you bony. I don't give a fuck. You ugly anyway, bitch. Fuck, that type of energy, child. I don't know who the fuck y'all dealing with. I mean, I've dealt with it before, but not on such a motherfucker. Knew it. You better not call me, child. Don't make me come through this phone. But I've experienced something like that, and I've also witnessed worse. I'll just say that I've witnessed this type of energy I'm seeing in the tarot, And I've actually also went through something similar that wasn't so crazy, like, because I wish a motherfucker would. That's just me though. But that's not saying that's not to say a motherfucker wouldn't try me, you know, just like a motherfucker will try you, and it look like a motherfucker is going to try you. But that's how you know. You already got your guards up to this person. You already done with this person. You don't want to deal with this person. They coming back in trying to get another chance, right? Whether if you politely let them down or you be real strict with them, which I think you will, to let them know you know. Because I feel like you gave this person many chances in the past, so they think you're gonna do it again. And so this time you really gotta put your foot down and say no. Who the fuck you think? No, no. And then they're gonna blast off with some bullshit ass communication. They're gonna try to cuss you out, but I feel like it's a, what you call it? Is it a rebuttal? You gonna come right back at their ass like bitch, motherfucker, goddamn. That's a song by goddamn Kaya too. I fuck with Kaya. People talk a lot of shit about Kaya. They only liking her now because she be roasting motherfuckers down to the ground. But I always been a fan of Kaya's music. While everybody talking about she a one hit wonder, she got plenty of hits. I'm talking about she got plenty of hits. Motherfuckers just didn't give her the time of the day to listen. And yeah, as she when she was younger and still now, people might say she got an attitude problem, and that's why. Hey, I enjoy her music, and she got a song called "Bitch Motherfucker Goddamn." Exactly, that's exactly what it's called. I think it's on the Gangstress album. She got an album called Gangstress. I think it's on that album, and she got a skit. The bitch motherfucker goddamn. I didn't gave y'all bitches enough time. Some shit she said. Now time is up. That's exactly what she said. And then the song come on, and it be like, bitch, motherfucker, goddamn, bitch, motherfucker, goddamn, goddamn, motherfucker, why you fucking with me? Like she be going off. Like I like that shit. But anyway, that's what the fuck I just channeled, bitch, motherfucker, goddamn, goddamn, motherfucker, why you fucking with me? Told you that last time about fucking with me. Yeah, she was going off. Anyway, don't let me get, cause I'm about to get sidetracked. All right. It's the King of Wands though. Want to take some action? Yeah, could be a fire sign. Whomever it is, child, they finna be mad with your response. The Magician, cause they coming in trying to manipulate you and gaslight you anyway. You see right through the bullshit, and that's why they finna be mad. Cause whatever they got going on is not working, and you're minding your motherfucking business. Why are they even coming to you? Bitch, motherfucker, goddamn, why you fucking with me? Why are you fucking with me? Y'all gotta listen to that song by Kaya. I'm telling you, that's y'all music homework, okay? Got me on here. I'm on here trying to do the second part of the reading. The least y'all could do is listen to that song. Cause I keep hearing it in my head. I keep hearing it in my head. God damn motherfucker, why you fucking with me? Like, oh my gosh. I told you the last time you came fucking with me that you shouldn't be fucking with me. Anyway, you gonna come to me anyway, and you gonna catch your issue because I'm finna cuss your ass out. Anyway, page one. Oh Lord. So they want to take some action. They want to hop on the chariot. I feel like you already gone. They trying to come in and stop you getting your way. Try to cause some sort of bogus ass. They okay. They come in with some confusing ass energy. They coming in with I just heard manipulation tactics. Okay. You gotta okay. They coming in there, you're not gonna expect it, but you're already on the chariot, so you're moving so fast and swift. That's the chariot energy. You're already moving so fast and so swift. That's why this person wants to try to do something immediately because they see you going away fast. So they finna hop on their chariot and try to meet up with you and go fast. But collective, when I tell you you faster than this bitch, your horse, yeah, child, your horse. your horses are faster than this motherfucker's horses, child. The horses don't even want to gallop for this motherfucker. Meanwhile, the horses you got, man, there's some beautiful horses, and y'all finna get. Anyway, I be seeing shit in my mind. I'm a very motherfucking imaginative person. You got your guards up with the 7 of Wands. Let me keep going because the Temperance, they want to balance things out with you. The Wheel of Fortune is pushing you forward. I think it's pushing someone forward toward you. I don't know if it's this past person from your distant past or the most recent past person or a new person. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is bringing you in someone that's going to get it right. Can't tell if it's a past person that fucked up already before or if it's a new person. I'm leaning more toward a new person. Anyhow. Queen of Pentacles, like I said, focus on your focus on your stability, your abundance with the Ten of Pentacles. I said this in the last reading. I'm speeding up, y'all. Y'all gotta catch up with me. I don't get that much time. So bear with me. God damn, the cards keep falling. Okay. Maybe I need to slow down. Okay, Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands. You're very creative. People see you as very goddamn beautiful, creative, like inspiring. People are inspired by you. You might got some copycats. Anyway, moving on to strength. Ace of Cups. Okay, someone is trying to gather up the strength to come to you and let you know that they're in love with you. You know, they thought they was victorious. 6 of Wands. In the past, they were. They had a short victory, a short win, in the past. 6 of Cups. This is someone from your past. Um, in the past, they might was holding back with the 4 of Pentacles, or either they, just selfish, lacking in whether if it's time, effort, resources, money. But they look like they were selfish towards you as far as their energy, like they were holding themselves back from you. But they look like they was in love with you, child. The world. But good thing you ain't go along with it because it would have led you to a karmic cycle, which I feel like you did learn some lessons with this person. I don't feel like it was a full blown cycle as far as like if it was very fucking quick. I'll just say that. You met this person or you came together with this person and as soon as you saw some shit and like you say they were very manipulative, so you were look probably confused at first. But as soon as you saw what you needed to see, you was out. So it didn't last long. It won't no months. It might have been a few months, but it won't like years and shit. You figured it out quicker than you ever had. I just heard because I feel like you're used to you learn so much. I feel like in the past you would go through it with people, and it would last months and years, and it would never go anywhere. Well, done with that. Anyway, people are worried, child. Someone is worried. 9 of Swords, they can't sleep at night. Holding on to some shit that ain't moving. 9 of Wands. I feel like this is 2 different energies. I feel like this is the most distant, most this past person as far as like distant past that's still holding on to someone, a baby mama or someone. Way past the expiration date. They keep popping up. I think I think you already know they love you. I think you know they love you. And they already probably told you they love you. And you probably, it's just they still hanging on to the other person. To the to whomever, I don't know. Then you got a newer person, and I think they have realized just recently, after you say fuck them because they won't acting right, and this is the person that you just went through a quick cycle with, because you won't letting it go into a full blown cycle because you was like, oh hell no, I seen that before. Bye. You left them out in the cold. I feel like that this newer person is realizing that they in love with you, child. Child. They still holding on from something that they dealt with in the past. Not, I don't know if it's past person, past situation. I don't know. Some sort of childhood wounding or Maybe they were wounded in a past situation. Either way, they're still holding on to that. Meanwhile, you got the Seven of Swords. You don't trust none of these motherfuckers because they lying, hiding, sneaking, getting away with some shit. So they thought in the past, but you see right through them. You see right through them. You don't trust them. But here's the Ace of Pentacles, child. You done learn the lessons. You might get your emperor, the emperor. You might get your actual divine counterpart. But it's hidden right now, the moon. You don't know who this person is. You can't see. You're not even focused on it. Like you say, you'd have been focused on all these other motherfuckers, right? And now you're focused on yourself. You're free. You in the full energy. Someone's heartbroken with the Three of Swords. Or someone will be. The Hierophant. The King of Cups. Someone who loves you but can't show it and has committed to someone else. That's that distant past person. They really did love you. Exactly. They were juggling you with the Two of Pentacles. You got your head down, focused with the Eight of Pentacles. They could be too, but you can't see how things can work out with you. And that was the issue with them. They couldn't see how things would work out with you either because of them. I get it. You were totally single. They the ones who had options. It's starting to rain its ass off. Anyway, Page of Cups, they at least want to come in and, I'm sorry, they want to make amends, right? Um, they're apologetic, but they're still not prepared. They live with this person, Four of Wands. They live with this person. They have a house, home, family with this person. They might have even married this person or will marry this person or already be married to this person. King of Pentacles. Somebody, I don't know, you might work with a masculine energy. That's a earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Someone feels defeated. The death card, because the situation has ended. The lovers, someone needed to make a decision in love. They didn't, so you did. They couldn't choose between you and whomever, so you made the decision to end it all. You walked away emotionally. Eight of Cups. They won't even in love with the person they was with or is with. They love them. They got love for them, I should say. They're not in love with them. They're in love with you. You're single, self-sufficient, abundant with the Nine of Pentacles. You still feel a connection to this person, to a cup's butt. And there's always a but. You're willing to walk away, which you have done. This is past energy. Five of Pentacles. You left them. They feel left out in the cold. The High Priestess, but you already know this person is not ready. They can't commit to you. They can't give you what you need. They can't add to your happiness. You could to them, but they can't to you. Queen of Cups. They know you love them, and you do. You still do. You still got love, strong feelings for this person, but you already know. Six of Pentacles. They in a codependent situation. Meanwhile, you got a newer person that wants you to be codependent to them, chasing them. Either way, the Hangman, I don't know. Something is on hold. Somebody is watching you with the Page of Swords. I don't know which one this is. Okay, Nine of Swords, that's the person that's stuck tied and bound into a situation. But I feel like this other person. So you got two motherfuckers, and it's showing up differently. One person is stuck tied and bound to an actual home, family, children, wife, fiance, whatever the fuck. Then you got another, and they feel left out in the cold with you. Then you got another motherfucker that couldn't figure their shit out as far as how they wanted to come to you. So you move forward, and they feel left out in the cold. They're stuck, tied, and bound into their heads. Like they're stressed out. They got mental anguish and anxiety. So you got two people that's going through the same energy about you, but it's showing up differently for both because I feel like one of them is totally committed and the other one is single. But they still holding on. This person that's single is still holding on to whatever what happened to them in the past from past relationships. And then we have you who is actually single, who has healed from all of this shit. I don't care if it's distant past, recent past, blah blah blah. You still might got love for people, and you'll always have love for them people because you truly love them, and then love don't disappear. Of course, yeah, I still got love for you, motherfucker, but I know no, I got to move on. I know my worth. I done learned the lessons. I can't go back to you even if I wanted to. So that's the energy I'm getting. Meanwhile, yeah, it's because these people are settling with the Nine of Cups. You know, the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's temporary. It ain't it ain't long lasting or long standing. It's not the Ten of Cups. It's not something that you can live in and have peace and bliss. Have peace which gives way to joy and bliss and contentment without actually settling. Is actually what you truly want. And it feels good. It feels good. Yeah. Anyway, I can't sing tonight, y'all. Anyway, 5 o'clock. I know y'all like don't. I'm joking. Uh 5 of Cups. I know y'all serious, like, please don't. Don't sing. Anyway, 5 of Cups. Yeah, these people gonna regret the choices they chose because they settled the Sun. Meanwhile, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck, and it reveals the truth. And you already know. You already knew. That's why you moved accordingly. And these people just be ignoring the signs. So, matter of fact, goddamn, while I was talking about Kaya, she got a whole goddamn book that she need to release. She was doing it on YouTube, like reading chapters from it, but she need to put it out. It's and the book is called Ignoring the Signs, and it's about gay relationship, like down low men and shit, and how you know when you dealing with a down low man if you're a woman, child. That shit was kind of juicy. Anyway, it's called Ignoring the Signs, but like I said, she don't have it anywhere. It's not published. All she has is a few YouTube videos from way few years back, and she keeps saying she gonna put it out, and I'm like, come on, Kaya. I don't think she put it out yet. If she has, somebody let me know, cause goddamn, she was just reading it live on YouTube and shit. She was reading the chapters, but goddamn. Anyway, they ignored the signs, but you saw the truth. 3 of Pentacles, collaborations. Yeah, you ain't collaborating with these people. And these people shouldn't be collaborating who with who. I can't get it out. These these people shouldn't be collaborating with whom they're collaborating with. Okay. Judgment. 7 of Cups. Yeah, you made your judgment. It's bogus offers, options. You left that shit alone. 4 of Swords. You've been resting, chilling, and healing. 10 of Cups. That's what you meditating on. That's what you're bringing in. That's what you're manifesting. You don't have time. Tower. Justice. Yeah, people going through it. Because I was about to say that ain't your tower. But it could be a tower towards you because you might be witnessing some things. And it ain't gonna be pretty. With all of the people that have done you wrong, you might start to witness certain things go bad for them, and it might be some harsh things. So even though it's a tower for them completely, it still might be a tower for you because of what you feel in your heart. You're a very compassionate, empathic, passion, the type of loving, kind, and caring person. It's gonna hit you in the heart. You don't want to see people be hurt. You don't want to see people go through bad things. Even if they are someone that has done you wrong, you forgive them. You ain't gotta deal with them. You know that, and you'd rather not deal with these people. You'd rather wish them the best. Um, Even if they change, is like, you know, you'd rather not take another chance. It's kind of like, it's done. Like, temporary. Most shit is temporary. We gotta learn how, it's seasons to shit. We gotta learn how to let go of shit when it's time to let go of shit. And like I said, you gonna if you really truly love these people, you gonna have that love in your heart. It's gonna linger, but that don't mean you have to deal with these people. But you might end up getting a front row seat to someone's justice. Yeah, the devil. Ooh, someone who is already putting out not so great energy. Knight of Pentacles. Well, I think they're obsessed with you. I feel like this is the most recent person. They're obsessed with you. They have taken way too goddamn long to come in with the Knight of Pentacles. They're actually waiting for you. Like I said, I don't feel like it's just this goddamn newer person. But I feel like this newer person, since they're more newer, they're really on your ass. Meanwhile, the person that's stuck, because they're single again. Meanwhile, the person that's stuck with somebody else, they can't move so fast and do so much any fucking way. But they might find a way. Anyway, the Two of Wands, that's what I'm saying. You might have a choice between two. It look like they're going through some shit, both of them right now. But I feel like in the future, whether if it's near future or distant future, I feel like both of them gonna try to come around. Of course, obviously, one by one. One's gonna show up before the other. Um, I would gather that the one that's single might pop up first because they're single. They just holding on to some past shit that happened to them, that hurt them, that made them afraid to want to commit. And then you got the other person that actually was in a situation. So I feel like they're gonna be last to come. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Only a child, I don't know. It could show up anyway. Anyway, you don't give a fuck. We getting back to the overall energy. You don't give a fuck. Six of Swords. You're moving on, moving forward toward calmer waters. That's what they wish to do with you, both of them. Ace of Swords, but you got truth and clarity. You done gain truth and clarity about both of these motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, all of what you need to know about them. They need to heal. Because if not, we back to the overall energy. Five of Wands. It's just going to be conflict, chaos. And not only that, child, it looked like it's inevitable to me. They're both going to come back to you. They both coming back. They both might come in with some reckless ass, crazy ass communication and energy if you reject them. One or the other or both. They both coming back. And you're going to have a choice between the two. I saw this in the past, one of my past readings. So y'all might have got to go back. I don't even know the title, child. But I told y'all I'd be reading into the future. I think I did that reading about a year or so ago. Anyway, you're going to have a choice between two masculine energies. And that's where the Five of Wands come in at too. Conflict, not just conflict and chaos, but also competition. You got two masculine energies that's gonna be trying to compete for your love, child. Whether if they come across each other or not. I'm not saying that they're gonna be fighting physically or arguing with each other. I don't know. But it looked like they're both gonna come in trying to say something. But again, you already see that they're not ready. Neither one of them are gonna be ready. Neither one of them are gonna be ready. I hate to say it. So, but still, you got a choice because it looked like one of them out of the two might get it together faster than the other one. But I can't tell you which one. I don't know that. People got free will. It's hidden to me, it's hidden to you. The Most High God knows the gist of the Most High God knows the outcome. But people got their free will, and then also there's some lessons up in there, and so we can't know everything because if the Most High God don't want us to know, it's a lesson. It's not meant for us to know. It's meant for us to see and gather and analyze and what have you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So this is the second part of the fucking first reading before this. If you hadn't seen the first, I'm sorry. If you hadn't clicked on the first reading to hear it, because we on the black screen, click on that video. It's a video. It's titled that you could be dealing with an Aquarius. So with that being said, this is the end of this and that reading. Until next time, one love.